For those of you who don't know, this is my teammate, Dustin Lucci.
Woo!
First off, as Zach said, my name is Dustin McKinney. I'm the men's swim and dive team here at UC Davis. I'm kind of going to reiterate on what Mr. O'Neill talked about the kind of talked about the youth swim programs or sport programs. Actually, is there any high school athletes in the audience or any athletes that are, you know, grade school or something? What's out?
There were a lot more.
They left, there were 20.
Okay, all right, that's fine. But what am I transferred here from UC Irvine after the men's swim program was discontinued there in the after the 2008-2009 swim season. Which is really unfortunate. I'm beginning to see a trend. It's just really too bad because what I'd like to point out is that, you know, obviously there are more high school swimmers or high school athletes here. Unfortunately, these kids will have limited opportunities in the future. You know, the collegiate athletics is falling apart. It's really unfortunate that this is happening. I feel like this is what we're doing here is great. We're making a good stand. But I also feel that the future of ICA is going to fall apart without young students, young athletes. If we don't have these programs set out, there will be no intercollegiate athletics. Therefore, professional sports will fall apart. So that's all I want to say. Thank you.
All right, I think that's just about everybody. What we're going to do now is we're going to take, is there somebody else? Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take like a 5-minute break. What time? I want everybody back at 7:59. And in this break, grab some water, there's plenty outside in the hall, and then hop on the speakers list, and we'd like to invite you guys to speak.
But don't leave.
Yeah. Yeah, go for
Can I just
it.
take a tally? Can you raise your hand if you want to actually take a break, or if you'd rather just hear what people have to say? Okay, wait, if you want to hear what people have to say, raise your hand. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so if people would like to come up real quick and get on the speakers list, and then we'll get started.
So just call them up.
Okay, first we have up Autumn Huey from Women's Rowing.
Hello everyone, my name is Autumn Huey, and I was asked on behalf of my team to just say a few words about rowing and really what it means to us and what the program means to us in this university. I, like several of my teammates, walked on the rowing team without any prior knowledge or experience, and I think that we all have a lot of similar stories when I say that we were competitive in some kind of sport in high school without any any aspirations to actually compete at the college level. But during the first week, which is Welcome Week here at UC Davis, the women's rowing team goes out and gives out flyers to a lot of female students here on campus. And as a naive freshman bored looking for something to do, a way to make friends, you grab one of these flyers and you go to the first meeting, and then 6 months later, before you know it, you're on the line with UCLA and USC, University of Washington. You have no idea how you got there. If any of you have actually ever seen the sport of rowing, you would agree with me when I say that it's the most beautiful sport to watch. I truly believe it's one of the most beautiful things to see. If any of you have never actually rowed yourself, I can only explain it as an internal war between the immense physical pain that your body is in and your mental capacity to continue pushing yourself even harder for yourself and your team. For us rowers, this is the ultimate team sport, and every movement and every ounce of power makes a big difference. So why would we possibly keep rowing if it's so painful? And the answer is, it's addicting, like eating spicy food. You just eat it and it hurts so bad and you just keep going. We row because even though it's painful and you want to stop, you know that 7 other people are in that boat feeling the same pain as you, and you have to keep going because they're going for you. We row because when we push together, completely synchronized, we fly across the water, and for 2.2 seconds before the next stroke, it feels like we're flying. We row so that we can look at the football team and laugh at them because half of them couldn't do anything near what we do every single day. We row because this sport is limitless, and the possibility for every individual on this team is limitless. In a lot of other sports, you are limited by how tall you are, or how big you are, how strong you are, or a lot of times it's just straight up natural talent. That's not the same for this sport at all, and while there is a slight advantage about being big, it's not all of it. A lot of it is mental. If you look at a lot of our boats, we're small compared to a lot of other teams, and we know on our team that size isn't everything. For example, at San Diego State University, they won't even look at you to recruit you unless you're 5'9", which is about this tall. I wouldn't make it on that team back there, but I know for a fact that I'm stronger than probably most of their team. And just so you guys all know, we raced San Diego State twice this season, and we beat them both times by a lot. Other coaches look at our team and might wonder how we continuously do this, how we win by our size. I look at our team over and over again and I'm just like amazed that we continue to pump out these numbers that we do. And I truly believe that it's because this program is different. We encourage lots of walk-ons, and with these walk-ons led by returners and recruits, these walk-ons become some of the most competitive athletes that I've ever met. And we give the underdogs an opportunity here. We work together and we push each other. And because our team is made up of individuals who at one time or another were told that they weren't big enough, that they weren't strong enough, we are mentally stronger, and that's why we succeed. We can't cut this team. We can't cut the opportunity for women to become more than what they ever expected and to achieve more than they would ever dream. We can't cut this team because it molds its members into becoming better individuals. We become hard workers, we become selfless, we learn to value the success of others over our own, we learn humility, we learn how to make goals and to not just make them, but to achieve them and go even further. So if I can get everyone to just sit up really tall in your seats and reach your hands up into the sky as high as you can reach. Everyone, let's do it. All right. Now, can everyone just reach a little bit higher? I wish you could all just see what happened from up here, but they can all agree with me that the ring just actually lifted probably like 2 or 3 inches after you already thought that you were reaching as high as you could go. And this is just one of the principles that being on this rowing team has taught me. You can always go harder, we can always do better, and we do it together as a team. This program builds strong, smart women who leave this university and move on to do great things. It teaches us that there are no boundaries and that literally anything is possible if you want it bad enough. And it's a very unique situation to be surrounded by 70 other women, strong women that want it just as bad as you, so we can work together and succeed our goals. In cutting this program, the university is cutting a 33-year-old legacy. 33 years, 2 NCAA Division II championships, and hundreds of women who have gotten the opportunity to compete at the ICA level when they never dreamed that they were going to, represent one of the top universities in the nation, and even more importantly, the ability to pay for a quality secondary education. Cutting this program for some is cutting the college dream. There's no professional rowing after this. When we're done with college, we're done with rowing. And if we're not, so that just shows that we're not here to boost our athletic career in any way. Our first goal here is to receive an education. We compete here out of pure love of the sport and because we are scholars. The discontinuation of the sport isn't just eliminating opportunities for women to compete and grow as individuals, but it's also turning away quality students, the same quality students that I always believed that this university was their first priority.